We are continuing my monthly reset. Normally I do my grocery restock and my expense breakdown in one video. I'm splitting them out this time. I have been booked and busy. That is literally my motto for this year. I just spent 2 weeks in Peru. So I am doing an expense breakdown of what I spent for April. And if you remember from my last monthly reset, this was the first time I actually budgeted. So I'll be comparing what I spent in April with what I actually budgeted and then budgeting for May as well. Let's go ahead and get started. So you can see on the column all the way to the left is what I estimated. And I have an actual column and then a difference column. So you can see for my mortgage, I estimated $2,162, which that is what I spent. That's something I know I spend every single month, that exact amount. So the difference for that was $0. Next, when it comes to my utilities, my gas, my water, my electricity, I estimated $350. And what I actually spent was $385.90. I feel like this was a little higher than what I would have thought because I wasn't here for 2 whole weeks. I don't know if some of that's counting on the next bill or not, but I guess it's not horrible. And the difference there is $35.90. Next, for my car and gas, my car insurance and gas. Okay, that's everything. I estimated $250 and I spent $249.19. That is so very close with a difference of only 81 cents. So I did pretty good on that one. Next up is my Say Sarah expenses. This is anything I use for like my YouTube business, any camera gear, computer gear, all that fun stuff. I estimated $50. I didn't really expect I was going to spend anything, but I wanted to include something just in case. This also includes my Adobe subscription, which is automatic. I spent $101.06, which is a difference of $51.06. This included, I ended up going to Walmart right before my trip and got 2 huge memory cards for my cameras and a little disposable camera. That's why that's a little more than normal. Next up is groceries. This was my goal to make the most minimal grocery shopping trip of the month. I wanted to only spend $100. And if you watched my grocery restock for April, you know that I spent $108.57. Not bad. I only went over by $8.57 because that is the only grocery trip that I took before I left for my big trip. Next up is food and drink. So anything outside of groceries, going out with friends, grabbing some drinks, getting McDonald's on the way home, whatever that might be. My goal was to spend $100 and I spent $89.03, coming under budget. We love to see that. I came in under budget by $10.97. Next up is for pets. My dog Ruby, her food is included in my grocery costs. So this would be any extracurriculars. I estimated $0 and I spent $0. We love to see that. Next up is shopping. I didn't really have anything I wanted to buy, which is a good thing. I did want to buy a jacket, but my guy friend bought that for me for my birthday. So I just put $100 on here because I figured I was going to end up buying something before Peru. So $100 and I actually spent $0. So we have a nice surplus of $100. Next up is traveling. I spent and booked most of my stuff for Peru before I actually got there. I was estimating another like $500 for those remaining things, plus souvenirs, plus whatever. We had some unexpected costs, not in the trip, but I'm going to the beach now. So that was included in April. I Venmoed my friend about $300. So that plus I kind of balled out in Peru. You know, I wasn't really sticking to a budget. I bought whatever I wanted. Which is, maybe I should stick to the budget. That was the whole point of this. But again, minus the $300 I spent on the beach. I only wanted to spend $500, okay? I spent $1,616.97. So minus the $300, that's about $1,300. It's kind of wild. I did have to buy like some bigger items like the hotel stays, another plane ticket, stuff like that. I went over budget by $1,116.97. But listen, you only live once. You only live once. And I can still afford this, I promise. When it comes to self-care, I was gonna spend none. Remember, I only had 2 weeks before this trip and I spent none. That's pretty good. And then lastly, when it comes to other, who knows what's in other, I don't know, I estimated $50. And I spent $94. So I ended up filing my taxes before I left. That was how much it cost me to file my state taxes for Louisiana and California. Because unfortunately, in 2023, I worked 8 business days in California and I had to pay money to file taxes. The taxes weren't even a lot, guys. I hate it. It's the worst part. So I was under budget by $44. All in all, I have to say I spent quite a lot of money. So I budgeted total $3,600 and I spent $4,745.34. So the difference of that is I went over budget by $1,144.72. That's not good, but we were on vacation. When you put it that way. And now it is time to budget for May. If you've caught my vlog right before this, I did my grocery restock already. I said it is a 3-paycheck month. I normally only get 2 paychecks a month. There's 2 months of the year. I get 3, May and December. I don't know if that's the same every single year, but I feel like it's been a trend. So I went all out on my restock. So I got a little bit extra money to play with because I'd like to do less of a restock on the months where I don't have an extra paycheck, just to balance it out. I don't know, it's just how my brain works, okay? So when it comes to my mortgage, we're sticking with the same, what was it, 21.62? 21.62, okay. When it comes to utilities, since again I wasn't home, I'm still gonna go with $350. I think we should aim lower. I'm going on a business trip, I'm going to the beach, so I still won't be here for like the full span of whatever my I don't even know what the utilities calendar looks like, but I know I'm only going to be here half of May at the end of the day, at the end of the month. So I'm going to say $350. When it comes to car and gas, my insurance is about $160. I already filled my car's actually it's almost empty, so I do have to fill it up. I'll be driving to New Orleans, then I'll be on a plane. Going to the beach, that's gas money, but that's travel money actually, so we're not counting that. I'm gonna say $200 because that's insurance plus like 1 gas refill, and I think that's reasonable. $200. Say Sarah expenses, y'all. It's my birthday. It's a 3-paycheck month, but that doesn't even matter because this is coming out of like my business account. I want a new laptop. I've been wanting a new laptop. This laptop I got in college in like 2016, 15, so it's almost 10 years old. And it's my birthday, and it's time for an upgrade, so I want to get a new laptop, which is a lot of money. Let's see. Should I estimate 2,000? Because I want to get an Apple because I want to use Final Cut Pro to edit my content from now on. I've been using iMovie, which is a free application. So if you're interested in starting your YouTube channel, listen. iPhone and iMovie is all you need. So I'm going to say 2,000. Groceries, I just did my huge restock. I already bought the groceries if you haven't watched that one. I spent a lot of money. I don't think I'll be going back, but I will be going to, I might buy snacks for the beach. I'll say 600. When it comes to food and drinks, we go on a business trip, the beach is travel, so it's not going under food and drinks. It's my birthday, I'll just say 100. When it comes to pets, Ruby, you don't need anything, 0. Shopping, I need to buy bathing suits for the beach. I'm not trying to go all out on shopping, so I'm gonna say $200. When it comes to travel, the beach is paid for. I'll say $100 and $200. $250. Self-care, I don't foresee myself getting a pedicure. I'd love to get a facial, but who has the time? I'm gonna say 0, because I probably won't go. And when it comes to other, who knows what other is, I'll put $50. Pew! If you minus the 2,000 for my computer, my overall target budget for this month is $3,850.62. With the computer, $5,850.62. We will see how it goes this month. Oh, and I forgot. Back up. I'm going to a Bad Bunny concert tomorrow, which is the second half of this video. I'm going to do a get ready with me. I have to pay for my ticket still. The ticket was only $60. So we're going to add that to the other. $110 I'm spending for other. Okay, well, with that, I will catch you guys tomorrow to get ready with me to go to the Bad Bunny concert. I'm so excited. I will see you then. Hello, it is officially after work, which means we are getting ready to go to a Bad Bunny concert. Get ready with me. I've only done one get ready with me video. That was for Vlogmas, and you guys said it wasn't horribly boring. We talked about expenses, and now we're talking about everything else. It is 5:09. I need to leave the house probably by 6 o'clock. So I have 50 minutes officially. Now it's 5:10. Just heated up my straightener. And we are going to do a nice straight, pin straight as possible. I probably should have checked the humidity before I committed to this, but we're too far gone now. So let's get started. I feel like pin straight hair is kind of coming back into style, you guys. It's giving early 2000s. So Bad Bunny's album, the album cover is giving like Western country, which I feel like everything in pop culture is kind of giving that right now. So that's the outfit vibe we're going for. Western meets street. I had a general idea of what I wanted to wear, and I haven't been feeling anything lately, okay? Last night I tried it on. Y'all, I couldn't have done any better. Going into it, I was like, I don't care how this looks, I'm wearing it. It came out so good. I can't wait to show you guys. And if you don't think it looks good, well, that's fine too. But I didn't buy anything. I'm re-wearing stuff. Also, my manager is just back at it again with the craziness, okay? Where's my dog at? I fed her. I don't know what she's doing, but she's been sitting at her food bowl, not eating. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, my battery died already. But Ruby, like, she scoots her bowl and it like hits the water bowl and it scares her, so she just stops eating. I fed her like 20 or 30 minutes ago and she's just been sitting there staring at it because she's too scared to eat it. So I just went to fix that for her. But my manager has been doing her manager stuff once again. Ashlyn was just out of office for 2 weeks. I was out of office for 2 weeks. And what is she gonna do? She's gonna take 2 weeks out of office. Everything should have been finished while I was out of office. Wow, what perfect timing. No. Ashlyn was messaging me saying, girl, ain't nothing got done. And I was like, that's exactly what I wanted to hear, thank you. Now that I'm back and she's leaving, we had like a transition plan meeting on like how to cover when she's gone. Tell me why she scheduled this knowing I was out of office. Well, like I have out of office on my calendar. And she's confused to when I decline her meeting. I'm like, first of all, it's after hours, okay? Yes, I'm out of office. I've mentioned it before. Let's pretend like I'm out of office and I have plans after work every single day, okay? Okay, first layer down. Next layer. Wow, the difference is crazy. It looks like I have extensions in. What time is it? Okay. Catch me in the next 15 minutes. Voila. Now it is time for makeup. It is 5:37, so I have about 20 minutes to do my makeup and get dressed. We can do that. I'd also like to eat. I'd also like to go outside and throw the ball with Ruby a little bit, so let's get started. Okay, let's get started. If you've caught my one and only Get Ready With Me during Vlogmas, or if you've just been around and you feel like you know me, you know that I'm not a makeup girly. I don't know what I'm doing. We're sitting in the nosebleeds, okay? So who are we trying to impress? Do I have a boyfriend yet? I don't, but almost. Either way, we don't care. Actually, let me put my hair out the way. I have these cute little flat clips that you see all of the beauty girls using to keep their bangs out their face and not create any wrinkles. Wrinkles, crinkles, this is a pimple. First, we have our L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour concealer, because if anything, that is all I need. The bags under these eyes are ridiculous. But we're gonna put a little extra effort in because we do want to look cute, because maybe Bad Bunny wants to marry me. And then we got our Ratchet Beauty Blender. Again, this is a Get Ready With Me, not a beauty tutorial, because I don't know what I'm doing. What did I talk about last time? I feel like I ended up talking about my dating life last time. Should I talk about my dating life? Okay, so I'm dating one boy. We went on a date for Valentine's Day, actually. That was our first date. So it's been a minute. Am I his girlfriend? No. Do I make sure to let him know I'm not his girlfriend? Yes. What you waiting on? We don't live in the same state, so obviously we don't see each other like all the time, but still, we need to speed this process up. He believes and supports my YouTube career, but I tell him he can't watch my videos. Because I told him about my YouTube before I was dating him, because if I was dating him, I would have never told him about YouTube. And he said, I can quit my job and he will support me while I pursue YouTube. And I said, that is not a joke. Do not joke about that. But anyway, so he lives in a different state, which if you've watched my previous vlogs, yes, that is why I was in Colorado one weekend. We went on a little hike and that blah, 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 blah. That was like the first time I went to visit him. And then he came visit me in Louisiana for a whole week. We went to the Strawberry Festival in Ponchatoula. We went to one of the plantations and to our diet. We had some crawfish, some daiquiris, and we would just worked mostly. So like it wasn't that eventful, but still a whole week with a stranger? Wild. This is unprecedented territory. Is that how you say it? Anyway, so we are still chit-chatting, not my boyfriend, and I made that clear that he's not. I thought he would ask me already too, but he hasn't. But we're going to hang out at a mutual location soon. California, we're gonna have a day there. And then we're planning a trip to Lake Tahoe in June for a weekend. For sure at that point, if he's not my boyfriend, goodbye, you're wasting my time. But this might be my husband, y'all. Not too bad so far. So anyway, that's my dating life right now. I have not been on a single dating app date this entire 2024. That's wild. And maybe it's a blessing. Well, actually, like a couple weeks ago, so the last date I went on, it was in 2023, but it was after my dating wrapped, okay? It was after the holidays, but before 2024 officially started. So I met him on Bumble, and like literally he was just as unhinged as I was. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. He didn't get scared, he like met my humor, and I'm like, we love to see it. But that's when I was still going through a little bit of my mental breakdown, so I just kind of stopped texting him because work was just crazy, okay? He texted me, and he lived also in a different state, so like it wasn't a big deal. He texted me a couple weeks ago. He said, hey, are you still single? I said, no, I've already convinced somebody else to marry me. He said, damn, well, okay. Congratulations. Even though I lied, because I'm still single, technically, that's fine. Now I'm using Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation, and I hate it, because you wanna know why? My face is too greasy to be hydrated, so I don't like it because it makes my face look greasier even faster. I use it sometimes, and that time is right now, I guess. How much time do we have? It's 46. Okay, Angela just texted me. She said, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cool. So they're meeting me at some random place off of the interstate to park on. It's not random, it's a hospital. So I was like, I feel like that's a safe place to park. Did I forget to contour that side of my forehead? I don't remember. So anyway, that's dating. We'll see each other soon. Uneventful. When it comes to work is stressing me still, but not really as much as it used to. I mean, compared to what I dealt with before 2023 ended, it's not that bad, but still, who wants to work? Not I. And I feel like, oh, my millennials don't want to work. No, you know how efficient we are, like with this new technology age? Tell me why we're working the same, if not even more hours. Like, let me write a letter and send it, and then when I get the letter back, that's when I'll finish that task. I'm constantly getting pings far too often about tasks that I'm like, that is not my job. Sometimes I just want to be a girl. You wanna know why? This generation, we were bamboozled, okay? Write that down. Ooh, we're independent, we can work. Is this my anti-feminism rant? It just said the government's like, now you have to have 2 incomes. No, I want to be a mom. I want to raise a family. I get that question a lot. Everybody's like, Sarah, do you want kids? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't want to click-clack at a computer and make an Excel spreadsheet. I want to raise kids and go roller skating with them outside when they get off of school. But no, I have to make PowerPoints and Excel spreadsheets for companies. The gag is that are never gonna look at them again. You wanna know how I know this? It's because I know everything. I worked for a client and we made this big PowerPoint. It was the final deliverable, okay? A year and a half later, you wanna know what they emailed me? Hey, where's that PowerPoint you guys gave us? What? It's been a year and a half. You probably spent millions on this PowerPoint and you didn't touch it. You didn't touch it at all. That's really comforting. Also, my face is looking really tan, but that's okay because my body is actually really tan right now. So that's why probably I hate my job the most, because I'm like, at the end of the day, what in tarnation am I even doing? It's all make-believe. And that's how I keep my sanity, because it can get really stressful at times. And I'm like, why though? So I'm like, it's all make-believe. And that's what gets me through the day, I tell you that much. And then with you know what I want to do? Okay, I'm gonna get married. Write that down. Next year, I'm getting married. I'm going to quit my job, do YouTube full-time, and do photography full-time. I love photography, but I always, like, it's too scary. Like, you want me to, like, hustle? Like, I'm a hustler no matter what, which is unfortunate because I wish I could just sit and collect a paycheck like half the people on my team do. But I don't know, something about like not getting a paycheck every single week that's the same, like, kind of scares me, especially when like all the bills are on me, because I'm a lonely independent girl. Like if I had a husband who I knew was making money, then I would be like, okay, like I'm just gonna dilly-dally and still make money, but like it just wouldn't have to be all on me. It's stressful out here being independent. Do I want to do eye makeup? No, I don't. I'll tell you that much. I should at least do, what's it called, liner. So that's where I'm at with my job and my YouTube. And these videos are so delayed because I had to get my Peru content out first. And you wanna know how much Peru content I have? A lot. Where should I go next is the real question. Like Tahoe. Oh, actually I'm going to the beach next. All right, let me do this eyeshadow really quick. Or what's it called? You know what it's called. Okay, and there we go. All I do is use this tiny little brush with my Naked palette that I got my sophomore year of high school, aka 2012. And I use the black and I just color it on there. And then we're done. Now we're putting on mascara. This is the mascara that Ebony bought me because I hate all my mascaras. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. This one works pretty good. Man Eater Tarte. And voila. It is 5:55. Angela's leaving her house at 6:30 and I'm thinking, oh, I need to leave at 6 because I have to go to Angela's and be there for 6:30. No. Angela's leaving her house at 6:30, which means I should at least leave my house for 6:30 because we're gonna meet. If anything, I'm leaving a little after 6:30. So that is perfect. All right, makeup finished. Well, let's put a little highlighter on because we're gonna pretend it's 2016 still, which is when I got this makeup. Do people still do highlighter? A little on the nose? Oh wow, that's a that's a little too much. It's okay, it'll come off. I'll probably blow my nose before we leave, so. Okay, brush my teeth, then lipstick, then we are getting dressed. Maybe we'll get dressed and then do lipstick because how do we know what color we want? I probably should have ate first. Okie dokie, let's put on jewelry. So we're wearing this. I got these gold hoop earrings from somewhere. We're going to wear my favorite ring, my croissant ring my dad got me for Christmas. This little diamond band I got from Ana Luisa. We're gonna wear this little piece that I just got from Peru. Nice. This green ring that my grandma gave me. Oh, jewelry, check. Now let's put some clothes on, I guess. That's what I'm procrastinating for, really. I'll show you guys the full fit in a second, but this is my little crop top. It says howdy, howdy y'all, so it's brownish. We got the gold jewelry. What color lips are we doing? Maple Kiss. I feel like it's kind of a brown vibe. Let's go for it because it's the first one I picked. How does it look so far? It's like the brownish, but I got a little, maybe I could do browner, more taupe, which I do have one of those. Oh, Maple Kiss, no. Well, it seems to have disappeared. Okay, Maple Kiss it is. Okay, that's enough of that. I need to make sure it's not getting on my teeth. Okay, we're gonna spray some spray on us. Woo! Straight to the nostrils. I really did. This is the fit. Let's go check it out in the mirror. Is this light? What? Who am I don't know. We have our chains. We have our howdy crop featuring a little bite right there. This top is from Shein. Don't judge. Low-rise cargos are from American Eagle. It's got my Asics tennis shoes on because I wanted to be comfy. I could run a marathon. Looking good. But no, y'all, we look good, okay? I told you guys, I kind of put an outfit together right here, okay? Okay, what's our favorite Bad Bunny song? Guess what? I don't think he's playing like any of my favorite songs. Like my favorite album is not the latest one, it's Un Verano Sin Ti, which was not the last one, it was like a couple of them ago. So a little unfortunate, but we're still gonna have a good time. I don't know if I told you, we literally spent $50, $50 or $60 on these tickets. We're sitting up in the nosebleeds. We're gonna have a good time no matter what. See you guys there. I'll do little clips, you know, but I'll see you guys when I get home too. Y'all, am I pretty right now? Our free souvenirs because we're not paying $50 for a t-shirt. It is 1:20 in the morning. I am exhausted. The seats were not great, but for $50, they were amazing, okay? I also got a t-shirt. Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. Nobody knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. Bad Bunny, but. They were selling t-shirts in the Smoothie King Center for $50. Guess how much I paid for this one? Let me just tell you, my Spanish skills and my bargaining skills are still fresh from Peru. They were selling them outside of the stadium for $25 and $20. The guy I said, ¿Cuánto cuenta? He said, 20. I said, tengo 14. I have 14. He said, no. I said, okay. I kept walking. He called me back. I got that shirt for $14. So I basically made $36. Girl math, I made money. Guess what else I also did? I wanted a smoothie. I go to the smoothie counter. He says, we don't have any straws. I said, I don't need a straw. He said, we only have Caribbean Breeze. I said, perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. So he said, okay. He takes it out the fridge, like it looked like they were trying to close up. I said, why y'all leave it open then? I said, y'all trying to get out of here? He gives me my smoothie that was already pre-made. He said $8. I take out my card and he said, no, you're good. I said, what? He said, you're fine. He said, face card never declined. So I got a free smoothie. Saved $36 on my shirt. Good night. I did not know that many songs, but that's okay. So get unready with me so we can go to bed. But honestly, I love this shirt. Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. That's my new motto, which is basically YOLO. You only live once, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Nobody knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. Nadie. Get ready with me to go to bed. Got my CeraVe because my makeup remover wash that I normally use, they don't have it anymore. Now some moisturizer. I don't even think I got all the makeup off, but we're using this new bubble moisturizer that I just bought. I don't have like a specific moisturizer for night and day right now. Is that needed or is it all marketing at the end of the day? Okay. We are officially ready for bed. Thank you for sticking around, doing my expenses with me for last month, reviewing those, seeing how much money we spent, too much money, budgeting for May, get ready with me, and then Bad Bunny concert, get unready with me. We are ready for bed. Again, thank you for sticking around. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to follow along my journey. With that, I will see you guys in the next one.